Hello and welcome to Megawatt News. I'm Katie Scott. In the headlines today, a UK privacy guru attacks government plans to build a database of all of our phone and internet activities. Amazon is to launch a video-on-demand service. YouTube does a movie deal with Lionsgate. The MSI Wind goes from XP to Apple. And finally, some good news for PS3 fans in Europe. When the government announced plans to create a massive database of information, including who we call, who we email, and what we view on the internet, there was understandably a massive outcry. But now the UK's privacy czar has added his concerns to those of members of the general public. Information Commissioner Richard Thomas said the rumoured database of UK phone and internet communications would be a step too far for the British way of life. Thomas said in a statement, there needs to be the fullest public debate about the justification for and implications of a specially created database, potentially accessible to a wide range of law enforcement authorities holding details of everyone's telephone and internet communications. He added, before major new databases are launched, careful consideration must be given to the impact on individuals' liberties and on society as a whole. If you've got views on this, drop us an email to news@megawatt.tv. It's being reported that Amazon.com is going to imminently announce a new online store for TV shows and movies called Amazon Video On Demand. Said to be a streaming service rather than an on-box style download offering, an article in the New York Times says it will launch on a beta invite basis this summer, before being opened up to all US consumers. In separate news, Amazon has done a deal with Sony to place its internet video store on the Sony Bravia lineup of high-definition TVs, and is apparently looking for other manufacturers to make partnerships with. But the service will not offer Disney or ABC content, owing to their close relationship with rival Apple. YouTube is to feature official film clips from Lionsgate Entertainment. Google CEO Eric Schmidt announced the deal at an advertising event, saying it would give viewers access to scenes from Lionsgate movies accompanied by ads. Lionsgate is the next interesting example of a company trying to get people who are fans on the internet and monetize it, he said. There are things in our library like Dirty Dancing that have been watched tens of millions of times, and it would be nice to get paid for that and to set viewers in the direction of buying movies, Lionsgate Vice Chairman Michael Burns added. The new Lionsgate branded channel will launch in the near future. In the meantime, Google is still embroiled in a $1 billion lawsuit with Viacom about unauthorized clips on YouTube. A fan of the UNPC, the Advent 4211 and the Apple operating system has managed to install the latter on the former. Giving detailed instructions, there are 48 to be precise. Advent 4211 and MSI Wind fan Paul has managed to get the latest Apple OS working on the 10-inch Intel Atom-powered laptop, giving Apple's MacBook Air a run for its money. The move means that those looking for an ultra-portable Mac could do so for under 300 quid, rather than the £1,200 which you have to pay for the MacBook Air. There are catches though, of course. To get wireless working on the device, you'll have to swap out the wireless card, as the one that ships in the Advent and the MSI Wind isn't supported by Apple. And there are also issues with Apple's Hibernate offering. It doesn't currently work. However, Fan Paul says that if you're happy to put up with those, everything else from the webcam to the SD card slot works perfectly. Although we've yet to see an official release, Sony boss David Reeves has announced that the new 80GB PlayStation 3, just confirmed for the US, will also launch in Europe. The new console will be available from the 27th of August and will come in at €399 or £299. The 8GB model replaces the 40GB model, but Sony has now confirmed that owners will lose the backwards compatibility that they had enjoyed for their PS2 games. But the video download service that Sony also confirmed at the E3 gaming event will not be coming to Europe. Those were today's headlines. Join us tomorrow for the Tech Week in View, in which Stuart Miles is going to give a rundown of the biggest stories of the week and his own take on them. Make sure you tune in. Thanks for watching.